You're probably thinking, Microsoft already has AI locked down with Copilot and its deep partnership with OpenAI, right? That's what I thought too. But then, Elon Musk quietly filed a trademark for something called MACROHARD. And trust me, I've spent weeks digging into this. What I uncovered seriously changed how I think about where software is headed. Here's the twist. Musk isn't trying to outdo Microsoft. He's trying to replace the entire idea of how software companies are built in the first place. Welcome back to Tube Trends AI, where we do the research so you don't have to. If you care about where AI is actually heading, you're in the right place. Join our channel for weekly AI news and updates. Hit the link in the description and subscribe to stay ahead. Now here's why this matters. In this video, I'm breaking down what MACROHARD really is, why it's fundamentally different from both Microsoft and Grok, and why Elon Musk's track record suggests this idea shouldn't be ignored. By the end, you'll understand why this could be the biggest shift in software development since the internet. Let's get straight to the core difference. When most people think about Microsoft and AI, they think Copilot writing emails or Azure AI running in the cloud. And that's the point. Microsoft is taking a century-old empire and layering AI on top of it. AI helps humans work faster, but humans are still in charge. MACROHARD flips that model completely. Musk describes it as a purely AI software company, and he means that literally. Microsoft still relies on huge teams of human engineers to write code, test software, and manage projects. MACROHARD aims to replace that entire workflow with AI agents. Think about that for a second. Microsoft builds software for humans to use. MACROHARD wants to be a software company run by AI, building software for both humans and other AIs. This isn't just a new product. It's a totally different idea of what a software company even is. So, how does that compare to what Microsoft actually does? This is the part most people miss. Let me show you how MACROHARD actually works under the hood. Musk describes MACROHARD as a multi-agent AI software company. If AI agents sound abstract, stick with me. This part matters. Instead of one AI doing everything, MACROHARD uses Grok, xAI's large language model, to spin up hundreds of specialized agents. Picture a full dev team without the humans. One agent handles front-end code. Another builds the back-end. One focuses on security testing. Another manages documentation. And it keeps going. These agents don't work alone. They collaborate the same way a human team would, but faster. They work 24/7. They scale instantly. No breaks. No bottlenecks. And here's the part that really grabbed my attention. They don't just write code and stop. These agents use the software inside virtual environments. They test it. They break it. They find bugs. They fix them. Then they repeat, over and over, until the software hits quality standards. It's like having a full QA department that never sleeps. Now compare that to Microsoft's approach. Microsoft builds individual AI features. Copilot in Word helps you write. Copilot in Excel helps with formulas. Azure AI delivers cloud services. These tools are powerful. Absolutely. But they're still tools. They assist humans rather than replacing the workflow itself. But here's the key difference. And this is where it really clicks. With Microsoft, AI is still just a tool. It helps humans work faster, but humans are still driving. They make the decisions. They write the code. They manage the projects. So why did Musk feel the need to build something like this in the first place? This is where the bigger picture comes into focus. You've probably heard of Grok XAI's chatbot that launched in late 2023. Musk positioned it as a more truthful, more open alternative to ChatGPT. It's built directly into X, and it even shows up in Tesla's Optimus robot. But here's the catch. Grok is still just a tool. One AI, one model, one assistant. Yes, Grok 4 has real-time search and native tool use. It's powerful, no question. But on its own, it's still just a single AI. Grok alone can't challenge Microsoft's software dominance. It's like bringing a genius to fight an entire corporation. Intelligence isn't enough. You need infrastructure. You need scale. You need a full ecosystem. And that's exactly why MACROHARD exists. MACROHARD is designed to take Grok's intelligence and scale it through a massive network of AI agents. In Musk's vision, businesses don't buy software packages anymore. They buy outcomes. Need a custom CRM? The AI agents build it. Need a data analysis platform? The agents create it on demand. Meanwhile, Microsoft keeps partnering with OpenAI and embedding AI into its existing products. It's a careful, enterprise-first strategy, which makes sense when you're protecting billions in legacy revenue. But that caution also limits how much they're willing to rethink the idea of a software company. And that's what makes MACROHARD so interesting. It's not trying to build better Word or Excel. Musk's track record, and why this might actually work. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds huge, maybe even impossible. And honestly, if anyone else was pitching this idea, I'd be skeptical too. But here's the thing. You can't ignore about Elon Musk. He has a habit of taking ideas that sound ridiculous and then making them real. Let's rewind for a second. Back in the early 2000s, the idea of reusing orbital rockets was basically science fiction. Rockets were disposable. You launch them once, and that's it. Then in March 2017, SpaceX did something no one thought would work. They landed, reused, and relaunched a Falcon 9 booster. That one moment changed everything. Rocket reuse wasn't just possible, it was profitable. And today, it's completely reshaped the space industry and slashed launch costs. Same story with Tesla. People openly doubted Tesla would ever turn a profit. Traditional automakers said electric cars would always be niche. Fast forward to 2020. Tesla's market value passed Ford and GM combined. They didn't just prove EVs could work, they forced the entire auto industry to change direction. And it doesn't stop there. Neuralink is now running human brain chip trials, something that sounded like pure sci-fi not long ago. Starlink has launched thousands of satellites and brought internet to remote parts of the world. Even the Boring Company, yes, the tunnel joke, has built real working transit tunnels. So when Musk proposes MACROHARD, an AI-run software company designed to operate at Microsoft-to-level scale, it's not something you can just dismiss. Is it ambitious? Absolutely. Is it unprecedented? Completely. But given his history of reshaping spaceflight, cars, and communications, an AI-driven software company doesn't sound as impossible as it once did. Now, zoom out. Because this is where things get really interesting. MACROHARD isn't just about launching another software company. It's testing a much bigger question. Can AI agents working autonomously, together, match or even outperform large teams of human developers? And if the answer is yes, what happens to the entire software industry? Think about it. If MACROHARD works, Companies wouldn't need massive dev teams. They'd license AI agent swarms that build custom software on demand. The barrier to creating complex software could drop overnight. Microsoft's approach, using tools like Copilot to assist developers, is evolutionary. It improves what already exists. MACROHARD's approach is revolutionary. It removes much of the human-driven workflow entirely. That's not better or worse by default. It's just fundamentally different. And here's something important. Musk has already filed trademarks for MACROHARD covering AI chatbots and speech software. This isn't a thought experiment. It's not a meme. There's real infrastructure behind it. So here's where we land. Microsoft is using AI to enhance a century-old empire. MACROHARD is trying to build something entirely new, a software company where AI agents are the workers, the managers, and the builders. Is it risky? Without question. But given Musk's track record, it's absolutely worth watching. Whether MACROHARD succeeds or fails, it's already forcing the industry to rethink what software development even looks like in an AI-first world. So let me ask you, do you think AI agents can really replace human dev teams? Or is there something about human creativity that can't be automated? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I genuinely want to hear them. And if this breakdown helped you see the bigger picture, subscribe, because I'll be tracking MACROHARD as this unfolds. This could be one of the most important AI experiments of the next few years. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.